our attention is going to turn. Here's a live look at Cape Cod this morning as the nor'easter continues its path north. This is in Barnstable, where you can see the calm before the storm. Towns along the coast could see some snow today. The main threat is going to be from strong wind. Fox News multimedia reporter Kailey Schuyler is live in Eastham, Massachusetts now. And Kailey, how are conditions out there right now?
Hi, Melanie. Well, I'm sure you can tell, but we are just taking a beating by this wind out here. Right now, gusts are in the 30-mile-per-hour range. And it's not blowing around snow as much, of course, because we're here on the beach. But sometimes a gust comes, it just picks up so much sand and it smacks you in the face, and it honestly hurts. Now, when it comes to snow, of course, we know as the storm has gotten closer and closer, that snow totals have kind of drastically dropped. But we've seen very light flurries this morning. You might be able to tell there's a little bit right now, but of course they are just being blown around right now, kind of horizontally. So I want to show you back here at the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, these are some pretty massive waves for Cape Cod. We're at Nauset Lighthouse Beach, and so we've had a couple of people come out this morning wanting to just see the beach, what it looks like. This is a pretty big tourist spot because, fun fact about this beach, it's actually home to the lighthouse that is on the Cape Cod potato chips. But let me tell you right now, you would not want to be holding a bag of potato chips because it would just blow right out of your hand. So I've been talking with Barnstable County Emergency Planning Director, and he says the biggest concern with this storm right now is power outages, just because of how strong this wind is and some of the blowing snow. When you go a little bit more into downtown Eastham, there's quite a few more flurries than just right here on the beach that you can see. Of course, as I mentioned right now, any flurries that are falling are just immediately being blown around. But let me tell you, these wind gusts come and it just bites right through your clothes, Melanie.
I was actually just looking at the feels like temperature. Currently feels like 13 degrees out there. And you bring up an interesting point because this is a tourist spot. This is what you typically see a lot of people. This is a beach that's packed in the summer because it's nice there, but this is quite the contrast. What are people saying about this cold?
Well, a lot of people have just wanted to come out and said they just wanted to see the waves, but they said they're immediately going back home trying to warm up. Thankfully, it's a Sunday, so people don't have to be out and about, but it was pretty cute earlier. Someone brought their dog to walk. They didn't make it very far down the little trail that heads directly down to the beach, and they said, yeah, the dog can't take it. He was really excited, barking around, but they got to go back home because even just one pair of gloves is not enough. I think I'm going to have to throw on a second pair of gloves because it feels like 13, but with this wind, I don't know. It feels colder than that.
Yeah, that wind will get you in New England. And you know when the dog's over the cold, yeah, pretty much everyone's probably over the cold. That's our Fox News multimedia reporter, Kailey Schuyler. Thank you so much for the update.